with members of the relevant committees, which presumably, could include budget or ways and means or judiciary or oversight. And until I have those conversations, I don't think there's much more to add. Right now, we're focused on killing the bill. The GOP tax scam hurts everyday Americans and rewards billionaires. That's not what we should be doing at this moment in time in the United States of America. We should be building an affordable economy that lowers costs for hardworking American taxpayers. The GOP tax scam, this one big ugly bill, does the exact opposite. It will raise costs and increase the financial burden on hardworking American taxpayers. That's what we're focused on as House Democrats and in support of the efforts of Senate Democrats to stop the one big ugly bill from ever becoming law. Thanks.
Are you concerned that cutting PEPFAR funding, that's something that the White House has proposed in the rescissions package, is going to set the United States back as a leader on the global effort to eradicate HIV/AIDS? What's your take? What's your message during Pride Month to folks out there who are concerned that the United States has been a leader with PEPFAR on HIV, but that's at risk now with the Republicans putting forward this rescissions package?
The effort to eradicate HIV and AIDS in sub-Saharan Africa and across the country, as led by the United States of America through PEPFAR, has been a phenomenal success. It's inhumane to abandon the PEPFAR effort. And this is a program that was put into place in a bipartisan way, led by President George W. Bush in partnership with leaders in the House of Representatives like Barbara Lee. It's shameful that because of their ideological extremism, Republicans are trying to crush the PEPFAR program, which ultimately helps the health, safety, and well-being of the American people by crushing HIV and AIDS. All of these efforts by the Trump administration to attack our public health successes, both here and abroad, put the American people in danger. And that's one of the reasons why House Democrats will be strongly opposed to the reckless Republican rescissions package. Thanks. Go to the back. You got it.
So some Democrats have said that they agree with Elon Musk when it comes to the bill. Do you think there's an opportunity here for Democrats to extend the hand to Musk, sort of bring him into your corner? Is that something you'd be interested in?
The opportunity that exists right now is to kill the GOP tax scam. It's legislation that we have been strongly opposed to and uniformly opposed to from the very beginning. Every single Democrat since February has voted against this one big ugly bill because it hurts everyday Americans. It rips health care away from millions of people. It snatches food out of the mouths of hungry children, and it rewards billionaires and their donors in ways that are fiscally irresponsible. To the extent that there's opportunity here, first and foremost, it begins with the effort to stop the GOP tax scam from ever becoming law. Thanks.
Just to put a finer point on that, should Elon Musk be welcomed back into the Democratic Party if that is something that is on the table, given everything he did as the leader of Doge?
Same answer.
Your former colleague here on the Hill, Lieutenant Governor Delgado, has gotten into the governor's race. What do you make of that? Is that a wise move? Do you welcome that? And from the perspective of next year, are you planning to stand behind Hochul regardless of any primary challenge?
I look forward to weighing in with respect to the governor's race in the immediate aftermath of the mayoral primary resolving itself, Governor Kathy Hochul has been a great partner to House Democrats and an important leader of our state during challenging times. And she just delivered a transformational budget that is going to lower costs for New York residents, keep us safer, and lays down a foundation for a more prosperous future in New York. Thanks.
Leader Jeffries, do you think that Musk's departure will change anything with the White House? Do you think DOJ will scale back? Is this a positive development for you?
That's all an open question that needs to be evaluated over the next, few weeks and next few months. Our position on a lot of the efforts of this Trump administration and what took place during the first 100 days remains clear. The first 100 days of the Trump administration and beyond, throughout his presidency, have been characterized by chaos, cruelty, and corruption. And at this moment in time, we're going to do everything that we can to stop the GOP tax scam from ever becoming law because it hurts the American people. And beyond that, we'll continue to push back against the far-right extremism that has been unleashed on the American people by the Trump administration in an extraordinary way, including efforts to dismantle the federal government as we know it and the attacks on veterans in particular, which is unacceptable, unpatriotic, and un-American. So nothing has changed in that regard. We continue to push back whenever and wherever necessary against the extremism that Donald Trump and compliant Republicans in the House have unleashed on the American people. And to the extent that there are former members of the Trump administration, as has been the case now for years, that actually have a greater degree of clarity about the downsides of Trumpism in the United States of America, we welcome continued conversations with those former members. Thanks.
My question is in President Trump foreign policy towards Middle East and Iran. What is your stand on current negotiation between President Trump and Iran on nuclear program?
Well, with respect, we don't have a great deal of visibility into what President Trump is trying to accomplish in terms of the current negotiations with Iran. Iran should never be allowed to become nuclear capable. And to the extent that there's an agreement that is reached that is designed to build upon the JCPOA, it should be longer and stronger than what had previously existed, and should be done, in a manner that is verifiable and resilient.
Thank you, Mr. Leader. If the aim is to kill Trump's bill, then how can Democrats right now strategically, tactically take advantage of this very public break between Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
We have to keep the pressure on House Republicans and Senate Republicans to do the right thing and vote in the best interests of the people that they represent, which means voting against Trump's one big ugly bill. To the extent that Elon Musk has made the same point that everyone who has voted for this bill up until this moment should be ashamed of themselves, we agree. And to the extent that Elon Musk has made the point that the bill is a disgusting abomination, we agree. And to the extent that Elon Musk has made the observation about the GOP tax scam, that it is reckless and irresponsible to explode the deficit by more than $3 trillion, and that potentially could set our country on a path toward bankruptcy, we agree. These are arguments that Democrats have been making now for months. And it's the reason why every single House Democrat strongly opposed